got in the vehicle at 4:30. At 4:35, we were already at our first scene, okay? And someone had ran over a gentleman on a motorcycle. So we're pulling up to that. So I'm sitting in the car like, okay, I didn't know it was going to be like this. All right. The second call that we received was there was a situation at a grocery store, man with gun. We pull up, officers everywhere. They're trying to talk him down. He kept putting his hand in his pocket, which it did look like a gun. I'm in the front seat of the car like this. Y'all think I'm playing, okay? Because he jumped out of the car to take care of business, but you know I had to stay in the car. So I'm up in the car like this, like, oh God, I wanted to go home today. Did you hear what I said? I said I wanted to go home today. He did not have a gun. He didn't have a gun. He was high on drugs, and they was able to get him, okay? The third one was a shooting. We get up there, helicopters were everywhere, police was everywhere. I saw the person didn't die, the body laying there, and I'm freaking out. And I also saw something else as a person in media, okay? How they were interviewing people in the community. They wasn't even there. I was there the whole time. So now all of a sudden you're interviewing somebody there and you're saying what the police officers did and did not do. I also saw people in the community yelling and cussing at the officers, spitting at them. I'm there. I'm like, look, hey, yo, don't do it. I saw all of that. I'm telling you, when I got home, I felt so dirty. For weeks, it took me weeks to shake that off of me and not think about that. I had a perspective of an officer's life in a day, and I rode with a gentleman who was married with a very young child who had never shot anyone in his lifetime. And he said, Sasha, this is what we deal with every day. Jeez. And all I said was, I almost want to cry. All I said was, thank you. Yeah. So we have to think about the officers too.
Absolutely. It reminds me, I have seen such horrible things in my courtroom, and I'm going to make this really quick. Every day was hard. Every day was hard. But one of the hardest days ever on the bench was the morning I got the news that a young white police officer had been ambushed by some thugs. He never saw it coming. This was a man who wanted to be a police officer all of his life growing up. He was committed. He was doing on his own time, mentoring and trying to make a difference in the community. And they came and shot him in the head. He never saw it coming. And he was just married with a baby who was less than a year old. They'd only been married for maybe 2 or 3 years. My point is that, you know, these officers in Dallas didn't deserve what happened. Baton Rouge, none of this should have happened. And we have violence against violence doesn't get us anywhere. And I have seen too many young folk get an attitude when they get stopped now. You know, we're going to keep it 100 in here. Right. You know, we're going to keep it 100. Right. And this is very controversial, and I've gotten a lot of heat on this, but you know, I don't care. I try to speak truth to power. Because I have been raising 2 young black men. I've been, it's not something I theorize. I know what I'm talking about, and I've seen too many children in my courtroom. But if Michael Brown had gotten his out the street, he was told that street is not like Peach Street. That is a narrow. It doesn't even qualify for a street as far as I'm concerned. If he had gotten out the street when the police officer first rolled up and asked him to step aside so that the car could get through the street, he'd be alive today. People, oh, Judge, you're blaming the victim. No, I'm not. What I am saying is that you gotta be smart. Right. And if you want to be respected, you've gotta show some respect. Because the police officer had not gotten the call about the snatch and grab at the store at that point. Right? Now he reaches in the car, they gonna battle over the gun. And if the police officer had shot him at that moment, I believe it would have been justified. Now, once he walked away, I don't think he was justified in being killed. And I've said that clearly. But just get your butt out the street. I mean, we're talking a few feet. Just move out the street. Why you got to have some words with the police? Why you got to reach in the window and reach in for his gun? We know that from forensics. We got to call it like it is. And we got to be smart. Because I want you to go home. And I want you to go home alive.
And I say this to a lot of young people.